When it comes to real world asset tokenization, there are a few tickers, a few companies that I really put above everything else. And if you guys have been watching me for a little while, you probably know which some of those are. This video is specifically about HBAR. Of course, that's one of them, alongside XRP, alongside Chainlink, Algorand, Ondo Finance. This is my kind of cup of tea right now, where my money is going in the altcoin sector. Outside of buying Bitcoin right now and accumulating, I'm trying to be very, very strategic about where my money goes in the altcoin market. And the HBAR Foundation just joined ERC 3643. Now, you don't have to know what any of this is. I'm going to explain it for you guys in layman's terms in this video. So make sure you guys are locked in, hit that subscribe button, and do not miss out on another video because we are staying ahead of what's going on in crypto for you guys. I know you guys are all out there grinding. You got work, you got families, you got kids, you got all this stuff going on. I'm here for you. Just hit that subscribe button. It's totally free to do, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and thank you to everybody out there. I know there's people frustrated. Thanks to the haters. Thanks to the people who've been rocking with me for a really long time, who knows what we're about. And we're not going anywhere, man. We're staying right here and finding great assets like HBAR, finding and uncovering some great news. And they're joining the ERC 3643, the HBAR Foundation. And this is an association to drive a real-world asset tokenization. It's the same standard that the major institutions are using. And they're using, again, ERC 3643. And the HBAR Foundation officially joined them here in the last 48 hours. This is a very strategic move for HBAR. It demonstrates their commitment to expanding the adoption of RWA tokenization and their basically stance on it in working with the major institutions. This collab paves the way for broader collaboration with huge institutions on the use of ERC 3643. We're talking about, companies like Citi, ABN AMRO, DTCC. HBAR is joining an elite circle by utilizing and joining the ERC 3643 association. This is the TREC standard. It's becoming the gold standard for RWA tokenization, and institutions are coming fast. Hedera, they're not waiting. They're leading right now. They are getting out ahead of everybody else. And, I just talked about Larry Fink at BlackRock basically saying, hey, everything needs to be redesigned, reimagined for the blockchain. Literally everything. Okay. Everything needs to be redesigned, reimagined for the blockchain. And this recent, post out here, right here, the governing council's growing with 32 members. New features are being added. There's a wide range of use cases, such as building trust in AI data with immutable records on Hedera. The future is all about transparency. And Layman Baird, obviously huge name in the space, co-founder of Hedera. He went on record recently and said, listen, most of these crypto companies are going to fail. But there's no doubt that this man is a genius, and he is at the forefront of the biggest names in all of crypto, and they're shaking hands with all the big players, guys. That's really what we're getting at here. So this is Merlin the Trader reiterating what we were saying. Hedera joining that ERC 3643 association, okay? The TREC standard is becoming the gold standard for RWA tokenization. And if we look at ERC 3643, so this is their actual, nonprofit association. Eliminate tokenization silos with ERC 3643, the official ERC standard for compliant RWA tokenization. So when we talk about the big players and them coming into the RWA space, they're going to be going toward the compliant standards, okay? And that's why HBAR is already out in front. Here you go. HBAR Foundation put this out. We're excited to announce right here that we've joined the ERC 3643 org association. Here we'll work with the association to help scale the adoption of ERC 3643, a leading industry standard for compliant RWA tokenization. This standard is an open source suite of smart contracts enabling the issuance, management, and transfer of permissioned tokens, also known as the Token for Regulated Exchanges, TREC standard. This is their attention to compliance has led it to becoming the go-to framework for institutions, guys. with high-profile companies such as Citi, ABN, AMRO, tokenizing assets such as green bonds and private equity, other institutions such as DTCC, Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation. They have also recently joined the association to help contribute to its goals and promoting and advancing this token standard. By joining it and supporting the TREX standard, they're going to support the growth and development of this standard through their deep experience in working with financial institutions on the Hedera Council. So when there's companies like this in the RWA space, right, you've got Chainlink infrastructure play, Hedera and Ondo, though. So Hedera is connected with all these institutions through this standard. Ondo, they're connected with BlackRock, JP Morgan Chase, the big banks. This is where I think the next big capital influx is going to come from in the cryptocurrency market. This is why I'm putting my capital where I am. I could be right, I could be wrong, but guys, I'm making a ton of videos right now about all of this because it's super important. I just did a lengthy interview with the Algorand CMO, and we talked about a ton of RWA projects that are building right now on Algorand. If you guys haven't seen that, definitely give it a look. It's right here on my X page. It's on my YouTube channel. I sat down with Mark Vanderberg from the Algo Foundation. I am trying to deep dive in all of this stuff for you guys so we can stay ahead of it. This is where I think the biggest opportunity to create generational wealth is right now in crypto. Of course, Bitcoin's the long game. We're going to accumulate Bitcoin, and that will be a great 401k on steroids, I believe. But right now, in terms of the altcoin space where we can fast track that process, it's not meme coins right now. I'll still dabble in meme coins here and there, have fun, sure, but I'm not over leveraging myself. Where I am going to be a little heavily weighted, though, in the altcoin scene right now is RWA. Companies like HBAR, Algorand, Ondo, XRP. This is where my focus is right now. So this was some big news that came out for the HBAR Foundation. HBAR continues to be a foundational piece in my portfolio right now, above some other assets in that, top 20, top 30 range. So if you guys do want to come over and trade with me, whether it's HBAR, XRP, Ondo, any of these top crypto assets, BITUNIX is a great place to do it. They've got spot trading, they've got leverage trading. And right now, when you sign up and make one trade, you have a chance to win $2,000 only when you use my link to BITUNIX. It's the top link down below in the description. And I've got BTCC down there as well. This is another top tier exchange, some extra bonuses for you, just like BITUNIX. There's both these links down below. Check it out. Start trading with me today. And guys, I'm going to continue to be all over this news for you guys, out front and center. Again, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've got you covered here with the latest news and information as it relates to the RWA space, HBAR, XRP, Ondo, Algorand, Chainlink. We've got you. All right. Appreciate you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.